Welcome back, everyone, to Sudbury Talks with Gwen Price. And we're talking about plasma today and how important it is. And we just actually just talked about two recipients, Nadine and Heydan. And right now we're going to talk to Laurie and to MPP Jamie West. Thank you both for contributing to these two people being living healthy, long lives. And maybe we'll start with MPP Jamie West. Thank you so much for participating today. And you
Oh, thank you,
actually
Gwen.
are donating plasma right now.
Yeah, I'm donating right now. It's not a setup. I try to go at least once a week because of my size. I'm able to donate weekly,
Oh,
and
wow.
also with the lockdown, I know that some people are unable to leave their houses. Although you are allowed to come donate, but there are some people because they're immune compromised or whatever reason who
Yeah.
aren't able to come. So I want to make sure I'm coming regularly.
And how long have you been doing this and why did you start?
I when I was younger, I used to donate blood regularly, and I somehow got out of the habit. I can't remember how. It's one of those things. If you do it often, you just continue to do it. And then a couple of years ago, a friend of mine at work had spinal cancer, and there was a blood drive for him. So I went back and then just continued getting into that routine. And then when in Sudbury we transitioned from whole blood donation to plasma donation, I contacted them and said that I'd like to be one of the donors, to let people know that it's safe and to be there. And I was actually there. I got to meet Heydan on the opening day, and I was the third donor after his mom and his aunt. I'm sorry, to go out there, and it really is. It's a great feeling. And when I meet people like Nadine, who I knew from a different role, and I had no idea she relied on plasma, and you keep meeting people who regularly rely on it. And in the past, I thought plasma was something, when you watch ER or Grey's Anatomy, they ask for
Yeah.
plasma, and I thought it was an emergency sort of fluid that was used. I had no idea it was ongoing treatments and how important it was. And so, it really, aside from the time of me being here, it takes roughly an hour.
Okay.
It's not much of an inconvenience. I usually plan it as part of my day. So if I come on a Friday, I'll come before work around 7 o'clock, so I get to work on time. And on Saturdays, I plan it around when I'm going to get my groceries. So I come here and I donate, and then I pick up my groceries and do whatever else the rest of my day. And it's easy to plan like that, and you sort of end up with this good feeling for the rest of the day because you were able to help people, right, who really need help.
Yeah. Well, and how do you feel after like do you you can recover quickly that you're able to go grocery shopping right after?
I
It's not you don't feel like you need a rest or
No, it's much different. The whole blood, I was a little bit fatigued afterwards, but fine. But with the plasma, I think because they provide all the blood cells back to you, and then they give you some saline. At the end, you feel a little cool solution come back
okay.
to replace the fluids. But I
Yeah.
don't feel any fatigue. I haven't ever had any negative side effects. I don't even really notice, aside from watching when they insert the needle. Like I don't feel a pinch or anything like that. They're absolutely amazing at what they do here. And so you have this really great facility that is very safe to go into. They have good COVID protocols, while we're in COVID. And then um, they're all incredibly nice, you know,
Well, that
and then
helps,
when,
eh?
and then, yeah, and you leave with a little snack, and you're on to the rest of your day. And a couple of days later, you get a text or a message from Canadian Blood Services, letting you know that your donation is helping somebody. And it's nice having met Heydan, who I
Yeah.
see on my screen right now, and looks so much different than when I met him. I think it was about a year and a half ago, and he's grown up so much, right? Because I
Yeah.
literally across from me is a picture of a bunch of people who rely on plasma, and Hayden's one of the photos, and so he's much younger in the photo, and that's the image I have in my head.
Yeah.
Um, but it really, I can't say enough about it, and I try to tell people often about the importance of donating and how it's win-win. You feel good as a person, and you're helping other people who really rely on these donations.
So that is a bottle of your plasma right behind you. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I'll
Yeah.
just so there we go.
Yeah. So that's the life-saving stuff. That's amazing. And it's amazing
Yeah,
that you can do it as often as you do
yeah,
it, right? That's yeah.
yeah. I think today is my 45th plasma donation.
Wow, that's a celebration
Something
in
like that. I can't
itself.
remember. Yeah.
Wait till you get to 50, then you can really celebrate, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's a nice it's just a nice treat, right? And especially during COVID,
yeah.
there's so many people working so hard to help others, you know, and this is just one way to participate and help others as well, you know, and have that good feeling.
Oh, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
now we're going to talk to Laurie, and Laurie has been a donor for a long period of time, Laurie, or how long have you been doing it?
Well, I started whole blood donations way back in the 80s when I was in college, back when they used to have donation clinics at Cambrian College.
Oh yeah, you were just a kid then.
Yes, just a baby. And just over the years, just, you know, when I'm living in a place where donations were easily accessible, I've always tried to. I've only done about 3 or 4 plasma donations. And for most people, you can do that every other week or every 2 weeks. And like Jamie said, you feel really good afterwards. I usually feel quite refreshed, and there's no real limitations coming out of that, you know, I have to take it easy for the rest of the day, or I feel tired. And so it's really good. And
Like, why do you feel like, I mean, have you got a personal interest in this, or why did you ever start donating blood and now plasma? Why?
well, I always, my family always has. My grandmother, I remember her being recognized for 100 donations years ago, and I know she went well over that because she continued after that, and until she was no longer able to, in old age and contracting cancer. Both my parents have donated, and my dad is also a 100 donor person. My mom isn't able to anymore because of her health issues. So I was kind of raised to do it, but mainly 13 years ago, I lost a spouse to acute myelogenous leukemia. And as you know, Gwen, he was quite ill for 3 years with bone marrow transplants and transfusions and whatnot, and going into remission and stuff. So, you know, you see people, I've met a lot of people at Princess Margaret House and Princess Margaret in Toronto that rely on these kind of services to survive and get through their treatments, and some survive the cancers because of these. So for me, that's important to donate. As the slogan goes, it's in you to give. And I'm quite healthy and able to. Donating for me is a very quick process. I can easily donate. I don't have any barriers to not donating. And it's a way to give back.
Yeah.
So many people, you know, Nadine recently had a drive for her birthday to generate donations for her 50th birthday, and she surpassed that. So I've always donated or participated in drives when people like Rotary Club of Sudbury, Sunrisers have drives, and different other blood drives. When the request is put out there, the challenge, and then, you know, I can do it, get out there and do it.
Yeah.
It's an easy way to give back for me, and so many people need it on a regular basis.
Well, and that's amazing because yeah, there's 2 people on the screen that it's made their lives, you know, healthier and longevity. Maybe touch on that a bit too, Teri-Mai, about the drives that like, are they on a regular basis? How is it working during COVID?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's really important. And I just want to thank Jamie and Laurie and Shannon, who also donates, for their donations, because honestly, when you're looking at that little face, and it's so true what Jamie said, Heydan's picture is up on our wall. And last year to this year, how much he's changed and grown, and how healthy and fun loving and everything that he is. And he's able to be that way because of Laurie and Jamie. And he goes in for treatments for 5 hours. Nadine's there for 3 hours with needles in them, receiving that treatment. You know, so when you think about that, this 9-year-old boy, how brave and courageous he has to be able to do that. Sitting in our chairs for an hour watching TV on your phone and having all these wonderful ladies dote over you while you're donating plasma is a cinch, right? So we do partner with our community. Our community engagement is very important to us. So number one, our food. We partner with local food vendors. So we've had people like Twigs, Salute, Be Greater Organics, Regency Bakery, Beards. We partner with these local vendors so that we can, help them purchase food from them, but also so that we can provide our donors with really yummy snacks and really yummy treats. We have different campaigns that are going on. So today's May 1st, we just ended the Mining for Life campaign. And that's where we really reached out to the mining industry to be able to come and help us collect 1,500 appointments in the month of March and the month of April. And they did a friendly little competition. So whichever mining community company collected the most plasma will win a plaque, and that'll have their logo and the year, and that's something that'll be yearly, and we'll circulate that along. We've got our Mother's Day campaign coming up where Shannon and Shannon's mother, Marlene, Heydan's grandmother, and Nadine have all put forth videos. I have a bunch of other videos from other recipient mothers that we're going to be posting on our social media to try and put a call out to everyone, not just mothers and grandmothers and maternal figures, but to come out during Mother's Day, honor your mother. Everybody's got a mother. Honor your mother by donating plasma and giving the gift of life to somebody else. We've got a golf campaign coming up in June. So we try to do different fun things to draw in the community. And to what Laurie was speaking to, like the Rotary Club or Sandvik or USW, we partner with different organizations and they come in and adopt a bed. And so they'll provide the donors for that bed for the day. And in turn, we get to feature their organization. We put that out on social media, out on our media wall. And it's just a really great way to help each other, right? Sudbury is such a giving community.
Yeah.
We were the first in Canada to be chosen for this type of center. And that's such a unique and fun opportunity for us to be able to show the rest of the country what Sudbury is all about. And our community has really stepped up.
Great.
Especially in COVID, we keep talking about that. You can't really go anywhere right now. We're in a lockdown situation, but the one thing you can do is you can come and donate plasma. And it's a fortress in there. We follow all of the restrictions very seriously
Sure.
because of what we're dealing with. We're
Yeah.
giving plasma to people who have immune deficiencies. So, it's very important that even during this time, this difficult pandemic, that people are still coming out and doing this. The need for plasma doesn't stop because of the pandemic, and it is a safe place, and it is a way that you can connect with people safely while you're donating, and you see somebody 6 feet across from you, and you can have those conversations. And that's missing right now for a lot of people. So this gives us an opportunity to still get together and see one another safely while giving back and helping save the lives of people like Nadine and Heydan.
That's wonderful. Laurie, did you want to add something?
Yeah, just talking about how the community gets together and helps out with these kind of things. With my son Gord, he's a mechanic at Subaru Sudbury, and that's part of the Palladino group. And they had a campaign recently that if you were a plasma donor, you don't pay any tax on your shop fees for your auto service at any of the Palladino dealerships. So, I go to Subaru because my son works there, but I'm part of the Palladino group. So, as a plasma donor, I didn't have to pay any tax on some car repairs that I had done.
And that goes till the end of June, Laurie. So we've got every donor gets a card every time they come. So if you donate 10 times from now till the end of June, you're going to get 10 cards. And that saves the plasma. And that's our community really stepping up, right? And giving back to our donors who are giving selflessly of themselves.
Yeah.
Did anybody else have anything to add?
I just want to, because we were talking about the plasma behind me, you can see the bottle filling. So literally from the time that I logged on, I'm almost finished now. And so just as a concept of how quickly it goes by and how effortless it is, it doesn't take much time out of your day at all. And it means so much to people like Nadine and Heydan who require this.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So Teri-Mai, how does somebody go about if they want to be a donor? Is there a phone number? Do you go on the internet, or where are you located? All of those things.
Absolutely. So we're all about the donors. So we want to be as accessible and open as many hours as we can, because we have a beautiful facility. We have wonderful staff. We have great food, but we're nothing without our donors. So we're open 6 days a week. at 900 LaSalle, which is in that little strip mall with the Metro and the East Side Marrios.
Okay.
And we're right in the corner, and you can't miss us. It's a huge, beautiful 11,000 square foot building. We're open Mondays from 8 to 2. We're open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 7 a.m. to 7:30. See the facilities
Yeah,
Jamie's showing us? It's
thank you.
beautiful. And then Saturdays from 8 to 2. And
Yeah,
there's
great.
many ways you can book an appointment. You know, we were talking about community engagement. Well, Nadine really stepped up for her 50th birthday. She wanted 50 donors to come out. I think we're over 93
Yeah,
donations
We're
already.
at 98.
90
Oh, two
donations.
more you need.
Like, you know, it's
Come on.
amazing. And that's our community seeing
Yeah.
her call out and really stepping up to the plate and her advocacy for what it was, you know. So
Yeah.
there's ways to sign up through different campaigns that you'll hear on the radio or see, and you can go to blood.ca. And there's a book now. You'd create an account. You can book right online. You can download our Give Blood app. It's called Give Blood, and it's a really cool tool. That's what I use to book my appointments. And you can see your hemoglobin, how long was your appointment. You can get your questionnaire on there to save you time so that you can answer the questionnaire before you come. There's really cool stats on there. And then you can also call our 1-888 to donate, which is 1-888-236-6283, and they'd be happy to walk you through booking an appointment and getting yourself all set up. And, you know, you can also come to the center. We're by appointment only right now because of COVID, and we want to make sure that everybody's safe and we can manage the amount of people coming in at what time. But there's absolutely opportunity there for us to book you there as well.
Oh, that's excellent.
Mhm.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Laurie, Nadine, Heydan, and Shannon, and Jamie, and Teri-Mai. Thank you so much. It's very helpful, and definitely I've learned more about plasma that I had no idea exactly, Jamie, what you were mentioning. You know that you hear about it on TV shows, but you don't necessarily know what is all that about, right? So
Look
thank
at
you,
how full the
everyone.
bottle is. Look at that's like full to the brim. That
Yeah,
bottle.
there.
Amazing.
Jeez.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, that is. It's amazing what our bodies are capable of, right? To think that that bottle is life-saving to people like Nadine and to Heydan. It's just a wonderful thing, and I'm really appreciative that I was a part of this, just to help spread the word. And thank you so much. And donate, everybody. Please donate. Whatever, do whatever you can. I mean, if some people can't donate, there's other ways to support for sure, right? Financially. So thank you again, everybody, for taking this time.
Thank you, Gwen. And the one thing I did want to just add, if I could really quickly,
Yeah.
is you're right. It doesn't cost a penny. Jamie just saved people's lives while he sat here having a conversation with us on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And it cost him nothing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's one thing you can do, you know, that doesn't cost a cent. And it
Yeah.
really makes a life-saving difference.
Well,
We are so thankful for it. So thankful for
Yeah.
it.
Well, look at that guy. I mean, who wouldn't want to help that guy? Hey.
He wouldn't be where he is without the plasma donors. So
Yeah.
we're very thankful for
Yeah.
their time and their plasma.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
Well,
thankful to you, Gwen, for sharing this message. Like, we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come and talk about something so important.
yeah, well, no, and thank you, Nadine, for reaching out to me, because I'm always happy to help where I can.
Well, I appreciate it. I want to thank everybody that do go out and donate. It's certainly, like I said, it's helping many, and it's life-saving and life-sustaining.
Yeah. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Take care.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody. Thank
Bye.
you, Gwen.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.